When I first saw Native Trail at Book One in Tats, Kildara were selling him, and of course they'd pinhooked him. But I actually remember well when he first came out of his stable. He's this huge, big individual, with a great backside on him and a big walk. I suppose I loved his quality, and he had a fantastic pedigree. All in all, I just thought he was a great individual with fantastic strength, and he has a head to die for. He's a real quality head, and as a lot of people say, the head of a champion. So I liked him. I have to say I liked him from the minute I saw him. It's interesting because he was so big. As a yearling, I thought, usually buying a horse like that, the breeze, at some stage they go backwards and fall apart, and you're trying to mind them. But this fellow always had huge strength and a big backside. But I must say, around Christmas time, I thought he was going backwards. We weren't doing a lot, but he just took a little bit of time to come to hand after Christmas, just a few weeks, and all of a sudden, when we got to the spring, he really started to thrive and fill out, and just his coat came good, and a horse like that you're not going to push, and of course it's a huge help when they've got ability. They seem to do it naturally.
We first saw him here in Newmarket at the Breeze Ups, and we go around looking at the horses before they actually do the breeze, so we would have seen him in the park paddocks. Then he breezed, and he did a good breeze, good time, good stride pattern. And both David Loader and myself liked him very much. He was the one horse that we thought we should try and buy for the boss at the sale. He was a big, strong horse, very powerful, very muscular, and he had this rather high action. But overall, he was a very balanced horse.
His breeze was interesting. What we knew about him at home is that he covered a lot of ground, and he was a horse who was going somewhere when he galloped, even though he mightn't to the naked eye look that quick. Changed his legs quite a lot in the breeze, and doing the same now when he started racing. He's doing the same. Doesn't change his legs for any reason other than he's trying to go faster, which is an interesting one. And when he meets the rising ground like he did in Newmarket, that's when he really starts to stride. And the same in his breeze. He was going better when he went past the finishing post at the breeze than he was at the start or the first furlong. So a real strong breeze with a horse that didn't look like he was going to slow down, I suppose, is the best thing about it.
I think that he has done everything exceptionally well, and his temperament is bomb-proof. And subsequently now we see him when he's at Milton Paddocks, and he's lying down the whole time, and he's eating, sleeping. He's a he's what you want in a racehorse. He's a very relaxed horse. He does his talking on the racecourse.